Hello, beautiful world. My name is Mew, and I'm from Japan. And today I'm going to talk about why I read this week. I often go to three libraries when I go to my workplace, and I always rent a lot of books and sometimes buy from them online. And I just want to share my review and want to practice my English as well. So let's get started. So today I'm going to start with this comic. This is really masterpiece. The title of comic is Blue Period, and it's about Japanese art school's story. So we have some art school in Japan. The most famous school is Geidai, Geijutsu Daigak. And in particular, Asian country, it's really hard to enter the university. And especially the Geidai is the most difficult rate to enter the university. And this main character is not used to drawing, but when he watched some art in the museum, he changed his mind and he decided to try to enter the university. And why I like this comic is really realistic story in this comic, and also it draws how main character like the art and how main character hate the art and then how to communicate with the other person with art and by conversation. And yeah, it's so real and it's really emotional things, and it makes me motivated to enter the art school because I really interested in art. And Blue Period is not finishing yet. It has 15 volumes for now and it's still continuing. And in this summer, Blue Period is going to become a movie in real story. So if you like that, if you want to watch that, please go to the Japanese theater. And yeah, Blue Period is one of my favorites, definitely. I really like it. Yes. And second books from today is about the computer science. So this is the Algorithm Visual Encyclopedia. So when I was in the university, I have to study algorithm to reduce the time of calculation in programming. And algorithm is like how efficiently you can calculate the program. And if you are into the programming, you need to think about the algorithm. Then I just learned how it works, but honestly, I didn't understand everything. But this is the visual encyclopedia, so it says the how it works with the picture, and also there's a QR code, and then you can watch it by a movie. And for example, there's a lot of famous sorting and a lot of method you can do the sorting and then merging many things. For example, the search, you can use the linear search, rearrangement, array search, reverse merge, bubble sort, selection sort, insert sort. There's a lot of things, and I just remember how it worked by the visual picture. So I really appreciate this encyclopedia because it reminds me how it works properly. I just learned it by just writing it and writing again and again, but I didn't understand how it worked, the mechanism. So it might be useful for my future job, probably. So thank you for the animation. It's from the Mynavi, which is a really famous education company in Japan. And third book from this day is from the, I think, overseas. This is the artwork of Mateusz Urnovovich. I think he's from Spanish. Let me check. He is from. It didn't say where he's from, but this is about the illustration of Japanese in Tokyo's tiny the shop style. Then the author visited Tokyo many years ago, and he lived in the small city in Tokyo because it's really cheap, but it's far from the center. And when he explained his experiment to Japanese, the other Japanese always said there's nothing to watch on that area, but he is interested in every building in around that corner. So he studied many Tokyo's building after that travel, and then writing as an illustration. And yeah, I really like it because he's not writing only that area, but also the main area of Tokyo, like Akihabara, Asakusa, Shinagawa, and the middle of the Tokyo as well. And yeah, it was really good to see. Like, it's the other perspective of the Tokyo, not the Japanese. Like, we have many old building style from the Edo era, like 400 years shop, restaurant. We have plenty of that. So yeah, he explained it by illustration. So if you wanna watch like how the Japanese building work, this might for you. Tokyo storefronts. Tokyo storefronts. And lastly, it's from the National Geographic, my favorite company. And this title is Understanding Street Photography. So, in this era, we have many camera, like even in the smartphone. So we can easily take the photo and then can upload to the internet. But how many people can understand how camera work? And in this book, the author Brian Peterson is talking about how we can take a good photo. He is he's writing a lot of photography book, and then he got many awards from magazine or art prize. Then one thing I noticed from this book is I only use the strongest exposure. For example, if the exposure has 1.8 to 18, I always use 1.8 because it take a good picture I thought. But when I read this book, it's not only using the strongest exposure, but also like f16, f8, and using long distance lenses as well. Then I realized I don't have to use the strongest exposure to get the good picture. And more important thing is take a picture again and again. Because if you lose the chance to take the important moment, your value of the picture is going to lose. So go outside, take a picture, and then many shot, and then select it later. If you shoot the picture many times, your photo is going to be improved. And I believe so, and this author has also thought that. Yeah, then this author is talking about what's the relationship, the ISO, exposure, what else? There's a 3 element. But yeah, anyway, so this is about the understanding street photography. When you go to street, take the picture many times and then wait for the important moment. For example, you want to take the running person on the wall, you have to wait here and then press the shutter. And then you can take the great photos there. And yeah, National Geographic is creating the great books always. Alright, so that's 4 is from this week. So starting with the comic, Blue Period, my favorite comic. And what else? Oh, Algorithm Visual Encyclopedia. And what else? Okay, Tokyo Street Fronts and understanding the photography, street photography. So that's 4 is from this week. So I read a lot of books without it as well, but I always reviewing the good books only. So it takes time sometimes, but I want to share it with you. So let me know if you read a good book in the comment, and then please let me know my talking style and then contents also. Okay, so until next week. Bye bye.